Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am going to do EXP25 Excel Chapter 2 Mid-Level 2 Vacation Property. Basically this is the second chapter of Excel section of this course, and in this video I will be doing this assignment step by step, and you can get your assignment done by watching this complete video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Excel, Word, PowerPoint or Access assignments, you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics and statistics. So at start of the instruction, you can see the project description. So there is nothing to do in project description, but I suggest you to read this project description so that you can get an idea about the assignment. Once you will go through this project description, you will understand this assignment well, and this will be easy for you to solve this assignment. After that, we can see the steps to perform to complete this project. And total steps to perform to complete this project are 13. So we are supposed to solve 13 questions or 13 steps to get this assignment ready for the submission. So in this video I will solve them step by step, and you are supposed to follow me if you want to get those steps done for you. So step number 1 or question number 1 is saying, start Excel, download and open the file named EXP25 Excel Chapter 2 Mid-Level 2 Vacation Property. Granger has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. So I have already downloaded that file, and you can download that file from your course dashboard. So this is the file that we're going to use to solve this assignment. We will apply all the instructions, all the steps to this Excel workbook, and we will make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. So your first task is to download and open this Excel workbook. So I have already downloaded that one, and you can download this from your course dashboard. So step number 1 is just about downloading the file. There is nothing else to do in step number 1. Now let's do step number 2. Write an if function in cell D9 that calculates the down payment for the mortgage. The down payment is 15% of the purchase price if the customer is considered high risk or 5% of the purchase price if considered low risk. The criteria to assess the risk of the loan is based on the credit score value in cell B6. If the credit score is less than the low risk cut of 450, the down payment is 15% of the purchase price. If not, down payment is 5% of the purchase price of the home. Be sure to use appropriate absolute or mixed cell references when referring the input values in the range B4 up to B6. Then use the fill handle to copy the formula down, stopping in cell D28. So first we will go to cell D8, and here we are supposed to calculate the down payment, and for down payment we are supposed to use an if function. So if function, now we will enter the function argument. First our logical test is, if the credit score is less than the low risk cut of 450. If the credit score, this one, is less than the cut-off score 450, this one. But we will use absolute reference for this 450 because this 450 value is not changing. That is our logical test 1. If this is less than 450, then the down payment is 15% of the purchase price. So down payment will be 15%. This 15% of the purchase price. Multiply this by the purchase price. This one. Otherwise it is saying the down payment is 5% of the purchase price. Otherwise it is the 5% of the purchase price. Okay. Okay. So we will get this down payment, that is 18,477. So that is now we are supposed to use the fill handler to copy the formula up to cell D28. Okay. So we got the results for the down payment, and that is all about step number 2. So now let's do step number 3. Step number 3 is saying enter a formula to calculate the percent financed in cell E9. So now in E9 we are supposed to calculate the percent financed. The percent financed is the amount financed divided by the purchase price. The next use the fill handle to copy the formula down. So our amount financed will be equal sign, amount financed will be the purchase price minus down payment, and then we will divide this by the purchase price. We will divide this by the purchase price, and that will be our financed amount. So now it is saying copy the formula down so that we can get the other values as well. So now let's do step number 4. Step number 4 is saying enter a formula in cell F9 to calculate the amount financed. Here we are supposed to calculate the amount financed. Amount financed will be the purchase price minus the down payment. Okay, that will be the amount financed. The amount financed should be calculated as the purchase price minus down payment. Just as I calculated, purchase price is given in cell B9 and then down payment is given in cell D9. So I am calculating the amount financed, that is equal to B9 minus D9. Okay, use the fill handle. So now we are supposed to use the fill handle to get the other amount financed up to cell F28. Okay. So now that is all about step number 4. Now let's do step number 5. Use the lookup function in cell G9 to look up the mortgage rate based on the customer credit score and the data in the range D4 up to E6. Be sure to use the appropriate absolute or mixed references. Use the fill handle to copy the formula down, stopping in cell G28. So now we are supposed to calculate the mortgage rate in cell G9, and for this purpose we are supposed to use a lookup function. Okay, click function symbol to enter the function argument. So now we are going to calculate the mortgage rate that is based on the customer credit scores. That means credit score is our lookup value. So our lookup value will be the C9, because our lookup value is C9 because we are going to calculate the mortgage rate based on the credit score. So C9 is our lookup value. Then data in the range D4 up to D6. D4 up to D6. So that will be our table array. This one. D4 up to D6. Oh, sorry. Here. D4 up to D6. That is our table array, but for this we will use absolute cell references. Okay. Column index will be second column, because in this table array second column has the mortgage rate, so our column index will be 2. Okay. Then it is saying use the fill handle to copy the formula down. So now you can see that we got the result for this one. I think for this we can use the true as well. Okay, that is all about step number 5. So now we are done with step number 5 as well, where we were supposed to calculate the mortgage rate. So I have calculated the mortgage rate. Now we will use the fill handle down up to cell G28 here. So we got the mortgage rate. So that is all about step number 5. So we have completed 5 steps of this assignment in this video. But if you want me to do, okay, now let me do next step, that is step number 6. Calculate the rate per period in cell H9. So now in cell H9 we are supposed to calculate the rate per period. All mortgage being financed will be paid monthly. After completing the formula, use the fill handle to copy the formula down, stopping in cell H28. So go to cell H9. Now we are supposed to calculate the rate per period. So that will be mortgage rate divided by 12. So we will get the rate per period. Okay. And we will use the fill handle to copy the formula up to cell H28. So in this video I have solved 6 steps for you out of 12 steps. That means I have solved half of the assignment for you in this video. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments, you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. My WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Please contact me either through WhatsApp or email and hire me for your courses. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video. Thank you so much again.